What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about tight end Kyle Pitts and should the Atlanta Falcons trade Kyle Pitts this offseason. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about Kyle Pitts and should the Atlanta Falcons trade Kyle Pitts this offseason. Personally, I do believe the Atlanta Falcons should trade Kyle Pitts this offseason because Zach Robinson didn't make him a focal point last year. We didn't use Kyle Pitts enough last season. And if we're not going to use him and we're going to make him like a fourth or fifth option on this offense, I do believe that Kyle Pitts deserves to go play somewhere else where he can be either a number one or number two option. I believe that Kyle Pitts at 6'6", 250 pounds is one of those guys that's a generational talent. We've seen in his rookie season him having over 1,000 yards and make the Pro Bowl playing alongside of Matt Ryan. And then he had that knee injury the year after that. And then things just went downhill from there. Kyle Pitts never really were able to get back on track. And mainly because he wasn't used last season or given enough targets in our offense that we ran last year under Zach Robinson. Now, if the Falcons are going to trade Kyle Pitts, I'm not accepting anything less than a first-round pick for Kyle Pitts because I do believe he's a generational talent. The only other offer that I would accept if I'm Terry Fontenot is if another team is willing to trade you a star defensive player or another star tight end in exchange for Kyle Pitts. But I'm not going to accept a low ball offer just to get rid of Kyle Pitts because he's too good of a player. And I feel like if he were to go to the right team with the right coaching staff and that runs an offense that's going to make him a focal point, I really feel like he could be an all-pro talent. So I'm not going to accept a low ball offer for Kyle Pitts if I'm the Atlanta Falcons. I am going to look to either get back a star defensive end or an edge rusher, or I'm going to look to get back some type of impact player or a first round pick for Kyle Pitts because I believe he still has that type of talent. He's still under the age of 25. So wherever he goes, they're basically getting a first round talent. So I'm not accepting anything less than a first round pick for Kyle Pitts at this point. Now, do I believe that Kyle Pitts could turn things around here in Atlanta? If we are lowballed by other teams, I do believe that Zach Robinson in his second year can scheme up some plays to get Kyle Pitts more involved and taper down some of the targets for guys like Ray McCloud, taper down some of those targets for the third and fourth and fifth options that we had last year. I really feel like Kyle Pitts should be one of those guys after the Drake Londons, the Bijan Robinsons, the Moonies. I feel like Kyle Pitts should be one of those guys that should be a second or third option on this team as far as in the passing game. And I really feel like last season we seen glimpses, of Kyle Pitts' greatness in that Washington Commanders game where Penix was able to hit him for the game-winning touchdown or basically game-tying touchdown in that Washington Commanders game. You also seen him have a big game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on National Tight Ends Day when they actually schemed him open and they actually threw him targets. We've seen how dangerous Kyle Pitts can be with run after catch. He made some huge plays in that game against Tampa in Tampa on National Tight Ends Day. So I really feel like Kyle Pitts isn't the problem. I do believe that Kyle Pitts still has a whole lot left in the tank, and he still has the ability to be one of those guys that can be an all-pro for years to come. He is, to me, one of the better tight ends in the league. Definitely a top 5 tight end at this point, but he could be the number 1 tight end if he gets the proper targets. If we scheme him and give him opportunities, he's shown that he's dangerous when he gets his opportunities. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Kyle Pitts. Do you believe the Falcons should trade him? The only way I trade him, like I said, is if I get the proper compensation back. If we're not able to get the proper compensation back this offseason, I'm keeping him on this roster, and I feel like Zach Robinson is going to have to adjust his offense. If you guys remember in Kyle Shanahan's first season under Dan Quinn, he struggled to, communicate with Matt Ryan. They struggled in that first year that Kyle Shanahan was here, where he pretty much was throwing the ball to Julio Jones majority of the time. It was the Julio Jones show. And we seen in that second year, once things clicked with Matt Ryan and with Kyle Shanahan, he was able to spread the ball around. And we seen in 2016, Matt Ryan, I believe, threw like touchdowns to 13 different receivers. So I really feel like we could see the same thing in Zach Robinson's second year if he's able to open up the playbook a little bit more. Now that he has familiarity with Michael Penix Jr. And these guys that we have on this offensive team, as far as guys like Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Mooney, Kyle Pitts. Now that he's familiar with these guys and know what these guys do best, I really feel like we can see a better play caller in Zach Robinson this upcoming season. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts. I have a lot more content coming for you guys, but as always, Falcons Nation, rise up. If you haven't hit that subscribe button for your boy, hit that subscribe button for your boy if you enjoy my content. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.